What's up? It's your boy, Smoking Niner Guy, coming at you with another episode of Smoking Niner Podcast. All right, where we get to you where we talking about the Seattle game. The Seattle game. Oh my gosh. Seattle game. 49ers. Oh, man. Honestly, I'm so pissed off right now. I can't even, you know what? This is why we're doing this. This is why, for times like this, when we have bad losses, this is, instead of being all upset, this is going to be our therapy session. People like to have drinks after the game. All right. So this strain is brought to you by Lamb's Bread. Lamb's Bread is going to be the strain of the day for this review. Because, man, and it's heavy indica, so going to take us out of our emotions right now, calm us down. I'm hot. So, yeah. So we're going to bust this down, break it open. This thing's so, it's not even a GMO stink. It's just this stinks so good. Let's see. Man, I'm glad I saved this. I'm glad I saved this strain. Man, that stinks so good. Man, what a performance today. I mean, as we get ready to get on break this strain down, we can talk about how we felt today. So quick thoughts. Man, 49ers still have issues. All right, we don't have our identity. We don't know who we are, who we want to be as a team. Our offensive red zone still lacking. Still lacking a lot of things. We thought that just because Christian McCaffrey was going to be coming back, it would fix everything. Well, clearly it hasn't. All right, we think we went. Then the first half alone, we were down there about 3 times, I believe, and we only got about 4 times, I believe, and we only came away with 10 points. All right, that's inexcusable. Run defense, still not where it needs to be. Still getting gashed on plays. Still can't get off the field on the third down. But there was still some good plays, good things. It was a close divisional game, real chippy, and typically what I like to see in a Seattle and 49ers game, really competitive. Not a lot of scoring. We know each other very well, so I wasn't expecting a high scoring game. But I did expect the 49ers to be able to clean up some of the mistakes that they were having before. It seems like we're still having the same issues. So with that being said, that was my quick thoughts. I'm gonna get ready to put this in a grinder, bust it up, and then we can really talk about this game before I, lose my shit. Man. Oh. This shit stinks so good. Like, that's how it's not a GMO smell. It's like mushrooms. You ever smell shrooms? It smells like shrooms. It stinks. It stinks. Man, that's the kind of day we need. We need some of this heavy shit. 49ers, man. Well, one team I do not like to lose to. The Seattle Seahawks. I just do not. There's 2 teams 3 teams now. 3 teams I just do not like. I hate losing to. Top of the list, the Cowboys. I hate losing to the Cowboys. It hasn't been a while. Seattle Seahawks. I hate those. I hate Seattle. And I hate losing to them. So I'm fuming. You know, I could see if they just beat the shit out of us. You know, they came out and just from point A. No, we had the game won. And we found it somehow, some reason, some way to blow it. Because we still don't want to understand who we are as a team. Oh man. All right. It still has that stinky smell, but now it has that kind of now you start to smell the aroma of the weed, you know, of a marijuana smell. Before it would just, you can leave this in there and you'll come back like, what the hell is that smell? You would not know that it's weed at all. You would just like, something stinks in here. But when you grind it up, then it still stinks, but it doesn't have that pungent, that turn your face up stink. Okay. Hey, we back. All right, got our bowl loaded up. We're gonna hit 2. We're gonna take 2 hits of the bowl, and then we're gonna get right into it. Getting right into our recap, and then we're gonna talk about it. Not so emotional, not so high-headed. Just gonna talk about it. All right, here we go. Ooh. Cool. Instant. Yeah. Definitely some good smoke. Definitely. Cool. Cool. This was saved for a great reason. This is a particular reason why. Load one more. All right. And while we sit here and talk, right? While we sit here and load this thing, I want you in the comment below. Let me know what do you guys do after a loss? After a Niners loss? How do you guys? Because I know some of you guys are emotional just like me. Bleed 49er red and gold. So, and losses affect you. And so I want to know what you guys do after a loss. What you guys do after a win. All right. So that way we can get some feedback, some interaction. That way I can see what you guys like to do. And you guys already know what I like to do after a win or a loss. Depending on the strain. All right. Hit number 2. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Man. All right. let's get into it. All right, first half, and we came out starting off slow, sluggish a little bit. I wouldn't say we didn't come out with that boom, 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 as we normally come down out of the gate. I would say it just coming out just coming off my notes. We had Debo, nice catch, the shoestring catch. I like that. He's making really some good catches after the years of Debo. Had like I figured we always felt like Debo didn't have the best hands, but it is showing that now. He's coming, so he's making some good catches. Over the years, his concentration is really going. What else we had? What's his name? The Winters. Nice pass breakup on the long deep ball to I believe it was DK Metcalf. Nice pass breakup, without drawing a penalty. Really good defense. Even though we still have that struggle to get off the field on third and short. 3rd and 3. We still can't make that solid stop to get them off the field and on without making it to the end to down to the field goal to the red zone. But we still played that bend but don't break. We only gave up 3 points in the first half. The first quarter, and it was promising. There was still some struggles. You still see that, but overall, they weren't getting gashed. In the passing, but running is just if you sit there and look at the game, you understand that running, our rush defense is the problem with this defense. Juwan Jennings continues to be the best wide receiver on the team. Continues week in, week out. He can just continue to prove that he is the best receiver on this team. And Purdy is rewarding him. He's the only one that's getting open, kicking separation. And it shows. He had, I believe it was 4 catches in the first half, I believe. And he's just continuing just to put that work in and continue to make himself a target and be that security blanket that Purdy needs right now, because it seems like nobody else is really getting open besides Juwan Jennings. As I talk about that, George Kittle did not play, and he was clearly missed in the running game and in the passing game. Sahlberg got blown up on one key play in the first half, and you just see him, and like, who was that? And we just realized that how effective and how much George Kittle is an intricate piece of this offense in the run game and the passing play. It felt like there weren't a lot of big explosive plays downfield. In the first half, just being, there was clearly a missing element to the offense. Mustafa, man, that kid's still flying around. I'm impressed. I'm really liking what I see, especially in run support, and anytime he has to come in and fill, he comes to fill with a purpose. I really starting to enjoy watching this kid flourish and quietly making a name for herself. Nick Bosa, seems like Nick Bosa had a bounce back game, right out of the bag. First quarter, making an impact, had that sack, that was really, really good. Nice jump off the ball. Boom. Right when we needed it. What else? We had Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is still, he's still evolving. One thing I like about Brock Purdy is he's really starting to effectively use his legs to get the extra yardage, and it's becoming a nice weapon that he's using. And anytime we need to get a little first down. He got it. We ended up getting a couple first downs off of scrambles, and then we eventually got our touchdown off of the scramble. So he's very, very sneaky athletic, and it's good to see that he has that element to the game, and he brings that element to the offense. Jordan Mason came in, boom, nice run up the middle. Really didn't miss a beat. I would like to at least get him at least a little bit more touches. Now that Christian McCaffrey's back, I would like him to at least get, just a couple more touches, just to keep the defense honest, just the way get the defense a change of pace, and also to keep CMC fresh. Our red zone offense is horrible right now. Horrible. Terrible. Horrible. And it even gets worse when it's a goal-to-go situation. I think we're like 4th worst in the league, and that is the difference between last year and this year. When we get down in the red zone, we're not scoring. When we even get close, we're not scoring. All our touchdowns come on big plays outside of the red zone. And what we need to do, what Kyle needs to do, who knows? I'm not a coach. I'm not the coach. I'm not going to pretend to act like I know. But he needs to fix it, because we're not going to be able to go far without us being able to fix this issue. This is a big issue through half of the season, and this is like historically bad for us. Historically bad. This goes back to like before we had all our weapons. Bad. Our defense still, not really solid on our offense. I mean, on our tackling, we'll have the running back stopped in the backfield, but missed tackles. Then ends up getting a first down, and this is happening early in the game. So if this is happening early in the game, imagine what's going to happen later in the game when they're tired. Rush defense. These are 2 problems this year. Red zone offense, rush defense. Those are our weaknesses right there. That's it right there. There's really nothing else for us to really harp on. As far as the offense and the defense, those issues are what is the biggest differences of this year. Those are the themes of this year. Taurus Gross Mata. Good play. Great sack. At first, I'm glad he this is his first game back, and I see why they went after him. Good push, good motor, and he was good bull rush to get to the quarterback. Very, very good on that. Very impressed on that play. I want to watch the tape further and see how he was on a down in and down out play basis. Brock Purdy on that interception. Shouldn't have tried to fit into that tight window. That dude was draped all over CMC, and it was too big of a corner for him to. It was no room for. And what happened? The corner made a play. He batted it up. Interception. Simple as that. Brock should have never thrown that ball. That's my opinion on that. And like I said, that's my opinion. But you guys seen it. It wasn't a throw that should have been made. Offensive line is really not getting that push that I'm used to seeing. Maybe it's because defenses are selling out to stop the run, or we're just not getting that push against the run, and it shows. It really shows. 2-minute offense. 2-minute offense was just bad. It was just bad from the get. We had penalties, and then they give up a big sack. It was just a sloppy 2-minute offense. And normally that's the time when you want to execute and at least put some points on the board before you give the ball back, because Seattle's getting the ball back. But which is just really bad 2-minute offense. And it was just bad. Just bad. Excuse me. Nick Bosa, great play on the screen on the following drive, and it's just he clearly had a better game this game, but way better game. He was more impactful this game than the Bucks game. The Bucks game, he did not have impact. He was just out of it, and then turns to find out he said he was hurt, and it showed. It really showed that he was hurt last game, and it showed that he was feeling at least a little bit better this game. And we added a new little segment. Just thought about it. Halftime. So halftime. What do you guys like to do in your halftime? When your halftime ritual? I'm talking about the stoners. What do you like to have a joint before you during the halftime, or do you watch the game on delay so you fast forward the commercials? How do you watch the game, or what do you do during halftime? Me, during the halftime, normally I'm always behind because I don't like watching commercials. So I don't have my phone on. When the commercials come, I'm fast forwarding, and by the time I normally catch up, by the time halftime comes, and I'm caught up to the normal broadcast after halftime. So I normally fast forward through halftime. But what I do is I have a bowl. So I'll pack a bowl for halftime. And I normally have one bowl because I like to be into it. And normally it'll be a hybrid. Just the way that it keeps me. Damn, where's my lighter? Oh. Story of a smoker's life. Can't find your lighter. We back. Got my lighter. Man, that's some good stuff. Lamb's bread. Lamb's bread is by Up North, based out of California. Yeah, Up North Harvest. No, this isn't. This is not Up North Harvest. What am I talking about? Yeah, this is by Up North. This is Northern Farm Harvest. Yeah, this is Up North. I know this. It's a great shit. Definitely for 49ers lost to Seattle. Look at my face. I'm upset, but is it gonna ruin my day? No. Now, that's how I cope. I don't cope with it, but don't move on, And that's what some of us need to do as 49er fans. You know, it's okay to be upset, but we have no influence on the game. We have no influence on the outcome of anything. We're just spectators. We're just fans, right? Passionate fans, yes. But, you know, we lose, we win, we celebrate, and move on. We smoke, move on. All right? That's a life, man. It's a life. I don't want to get on my soapbox, but that's win or lose, embrace the loss, embrace the win, move on. Penalties. I believe it was they at one point in the third quarter we had 7 penalties, 44 yards. It's bad. There's one issue we have to fix. That was bad. We can't continue to make those silly mistakes. It's gonna cost us. Coming out the second half, defense showed a lot of excitement, a lot more juice, coming out. Swarm tackle, big tackle for loss, and then we got an interception on an overthrow. Rocky Sin got the interception, and yeah, it was nice to see a change of pace coming out of the halftime. Juwan Jennings continues to be the only one getting separation. / open in the offense. It shows. It shows he's the only one, or maybe it's Brock Purdy is the only one he feels comfortable with, but he's the one that's constantly getting separation. We don't have a man beater. Now that BA's out, we don't have that man beater or Brock Purdy that doesn't feel comfortable going to these other receivers, and our offense is showing it's. And Kittle's not out. Kittle's going too. So Brock Purdy doesn't trust the receivers, and it's either Juwan Jennings or Debo this game. Juwan Jennings, Debo, Christian McCaffrey. Other than that, who else caught the ball? I'll wait. Who else had a reception? Juice had how many receptions? You know, and that's because Kittle was out. You know, our offense isn't. It's just not. It's not good this year. It's middle of the pack. It's not the same. It's not. On this drive, it was a heavy dose. That drive that we scored on. It was really, that was the first, I would say, the first time where the offense was in sync. It really felt like we had a nice clean drive. We had one penalty, I believe, but it seemed like it was a nice clean drive. Everything clicked. We were ahead of the chains. Boom, boom, and then that play to Juwan Jennings. Absolutely great. But you've seen it before. You've seen it before with Kittle. You've seen it before with Debo. You've seen that play many a time, and that's what we need when we get down to the red zone. You know, getting your bag. I don't understand. You know, I don't know. There has to be, you know, some reason, and we're running out of time. This season is slowly slipping away. You know, I don't even have confidence in. How about that defense on the third and short, and the fourth and inches? What a defensive stand! That's what we're talking about, man. I was so hyped. I was so proud of that team. Proud of that play right there, man. That's what we need when it comes down to defense and short yardage. And it was, you know, awesome play for us to get off the field. Nick Bosa, another sack, another play, another good play. Looked like he got hurt on that play, and it you can tell as soon as he made that play, landed wrong on his hip, I guess, or wherever, and he was not the same. He stuck around for a couple more plays, but then he got out, and as soon as he left, the whole defense looked different. As a whole, even with him there, we had our issues. But you take Bosa out, defense is it's bad. It's bad. No pressure on a quarterback really, especially going down the stretch. It was, no pressure on Geno, and it shows. It shows when he's not there that we're not the same defense at all. Hopefully when we get some missing pieces back, we'll be different. But right now our defense, it's like we're a shell of our former self. I think Bosa was truly missed on that on the final drive. Man, no pressure on Geno at all, none at all. And simply, that was it. 2 minutes, then they showed another stat. For our defense, we've let up 29 points in the last 2 minutes of the game. That's the second most in the NFL. Among to the Bengals. That's horrible. 29 points in the last 2 minutes. There it is right there. There it is. It absolutely, we're not the same. 29 points in the last 2 minutes. I mean, when I wrote it down on my notes, I was shocked by it, but now I'm saying it out loud, I'm even more just, how do we become better? How do we get better from this? And can it be fixed this season? I hope. I really do. Because I got used to going to the playoffs. And, man. And that final play, that final drive, he had man coverage and nobody on their eyes on Geno, and with no pressure. He had 2 big scrambles on that play, on that drive. 2 big scrambles that basically sealed the game and won the game. And I mean, that's the game right there. You really can't. That if you look back, good game, hard fought game. But for the thing for us, our team, this year, our defense, when it comes down to the last 2 minutes, we can't get it done. We can't. All right. Even though we lost, we still gotta give our props to our dogs, because there was some dogs still fighting. So the offensive dog was, gotta go with Juwan. Juwan was just showing that fight, as he always is, And going forward, we're probably gonna do five or four. After a certain amount of nominees of dogs, you can't get no more for the season, or you can't get no more. You go in a dog Hall of Fame or some shit like that. But Juwan Jennings, by far, offensive dog of the game, dog of today, of the game. Demo. I mean, Demo. It could have went both ways. Mustafa, it could have gave it to him, but I feel like he didn't make that many. He had a couple good plays, but I feel like Demo jumped off the screen more. He was definitely making more plays And yeah, I felt like Demo was the DOG for the defense. And who are the 49ers? Who are they? Who are the 2024-2025 49ers, San Francisco 49ers? Who are they? Because right now, they're telling us that they're a team that struggles in the red zone and has a poor special teams, and run defense isn't good. And when it comes, if it's a close game, defense is going to give it away. Those are the four things that the 49ers are telling us through here. And with those four things, is that a recipe for champions, for a championship? I'm a realist, and I don't think so. And if we can't fix those things coming down the stretch and hit our groove, at least for the last however many, and just hit a switch, we're not going far this year. We're not. And it's sad to say, maybe it's we had just too much drama in the off season, to right this ship. Maybe everybody needs to just get some rest, rest up. Everybody gets their contract. Brock gets his contract. We already signed Demo, which is outstanding. That's incredible. So if we can get Brock Purdy out the way, everybody can come into next year, with no setbacks. Hey, but the season's not over. We still have a shot. But if those four things don't get fixed by the end of the season, going forward, you let me know if that's if we can win a Super Bowl doing that. Because the previous seasons, we did do it and we still lost. So, hey, all right, man. That's our recap of the 49ers versus Seahawks game. I'll see y'all next week. 49ers will rebound. All right, till then, smoke something.